off with a win when they face off against the Sacramento Kings tonight. Can the Bulls do it? Can they shock the world yet again and get a win against a premier team in the NBA? We're going to talk about all and more right after this.
You are now tuned in to Chicago Bulls Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bulls news and content.
What's going on, Bulls fans? Welcome to another episode of Chicago Bulls Central, your number one spot for everything Chicago Bulls related. I'm the host there, Haize, but more importantly, you guys can follow the channel at Bulls Central Pod on every social media platform we happen to be on. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into this content. And the Bulls got a big test in front of them today when they face off against the Sacramento Kings. This is a team that has one of the most high-powered offenses in the NBA that can absolutely go off on you. When you look at all the strengths of the Sacramento Kings offense, they play into a lot of weaknesses of the Chicago Bulls defense, where they're 8th in the league in scoring right now, 118 points per game, 4th most three-pointers attempted per game, and the 12th highest three-point percentage in the game of basketball as well. This is also a team that does spread the ball out. They average the 6th most assists in the game. And so those are things that, really paint a tall test that's in front of the Bulls tonight when it comes to them trying to guard the Sacramento Kings and what that team can be, especially offensively. Now, the Sacramento Kings, though, leave a lot to be desired defensively. They're the 22nd ranked defense in the league. So there's actually really a nice opportunity for the Bulls there if they can play, together. If they can move the ball around, if they can, execute their shots, hit the ball at a good percentage, and just play as a team, there's a really good kind of avenue and lane for the Bulls there to try to find some success against the Sacramento Kings defense. But it really comes down to that offense and what the Bulls can do offensively. Who's going to guard De'Aaron Fox in this game, right? That's a big question that rightfully so needs to be answered at some point in this game. Who's going to guard De'Aaron Fox? And then while Nikola Vucevic is having a mad questionable year all the way around, right? Nikola Vucevic, to his credit, when he plays against other European centers, has played pretty damn well for the Chicago Bulls. Is this going to be another one of those nights against one of the better centers in the league in Domantas Sabonis, right? You want to look at that. And then how do the Bulls overall handle the depth that the Sacramento Kings have? They have 6 players averaging in double figures, 2 players that are averaging 20 points per game. But when you look at it, you go down the line in that team, they have people that can kill you. Malik Monk is a player that has and will go off on the Chicago Bulls again, right? Keegan Murray, it's another difficult matchup, especially while the Bulls are missing Torrey Craig and Patrick Williams, the only power forwards on the Chicago Bulls roster. And then Harrison Barnes as well, the wily vet there who's averaging 12 points per game for this team. And then you still got Kevin Huerter down there as well. And while he's only averaging 11 points per game, this is still a guy who from three-point range has the potential to go off on you. And then we're still not mentioning all the depth that they have on that bench as well, coming off that on that team for the Sacramento Kings. So all those things are going to be big tests for the Chicago Bulls. And if they can play well enough defensively to where they aren't allowing the crazy runs, the Sacramento Kings are going to go on a run in this game. Make no mistake about it. There are going to absolutely be times where the Kings are going on runs in this game. But can the Bulls play well enough even during those runs? Can they withstand those runs enough to where it doesn't create these whole big runs? I mean, distance between the teams as far as scoring wise. So that's going to be something that really looking forward to see how the Bulls handle that, because that could be one of those things that really kind of tell the story of how this game is going to go. And listen, for those that have faith in this team, you definitely can understand, because we've seen how this team has stood up before. For those that have no faith in this team right now, there's definitely more than enough to support not having faith in this team as well. It's really this Bulls team could be so different each and every night that they show up, and because of that, it's really left a lot of inconsistencies with just how you can a team is going to come out and start. So this is a team that has absolutely ratcheted up defensively at times. When they are going and they get out in transition, we look like a much better team. When we get out in transition, even having players like DeMar and Nikola Vucevic on the team. And so the way that the Bulls play this game and the way that they execute it, the game plan that the coaches have the Bulls, ready for tonight is going to be important, man. Don't want to overlook it at all. Like I said, the Kings average 118 points per game, 118.2 actually. They give up 117 points per game. So there's more than enough that the Bulls can take advantage of defensively with this team, but we're going to have to be locked in. We're going to need Kobe White to be shooting the ball effectively. We're going to need the Kobe that we got in December, that we got in January. That February Kobe, leave that in February. Like we let that be gone to November. But we got to get it together. And so, also rebounding is going to be a big thing in this game as well. The Sacramento Kings are a middle of the pack rebounding team. But one of the things that have helped them create that separation, they only average 43 rebounds per game, but they allow their opponents the ninth lowest rebounds per game as well. They allow 42.6. So much like the point differential, the rebounding differential is going to be an important part of this game as well for the Chicago Bulls. We've seen it. We've seen this Bulls team completely out rebound teams and kill them on the boards. And if the Bulls can get the timely rebounds in this game, right, the rebounds that can stop a run, the second chance opportunities to where you're getting back baskets, keeping them off the boards offensively themselves as well. If the Bulls can come in this game and perform that way, again, I'm not in any way saying that the Bulls should be favored. I'm not by any means saying that this is going to be an easy stretch for this team or anything, but there are things that the Bulls can try to do to help put them in a position to be able to be formidable in this game. And that's the first step, right? And I don't say that to be derogatory or crap on the Bulls' chances, but first you have to be formidable. And if you can make the right moves, play in the right ways to make it formidable, then at that point, with the way that the Bulls have played in clutch, the way that players have stepped up at times between DeMar, Kobe, even having Ayo and Caruso step up at times, if you can keep it close enough, you're going to put yourself in a position to have a chance to win this game. And that's the biggest thing, is you want to have a chance to win the game. And let's hope that the Bulls can do that. Again, knock on wood, whatever you need, and let's see what can happen, man. We got Anthony Vargas in the building. He says it is game day. Hope we win tonight. Hey, C-Red. I mean, right there with you, brother. Let's hope that they do it. He also chips in. Perfect game tonight, Haize. Let's see Kobe White make some three-pointers tonight. Let's hope C-Red. I mean, listen, the Kobe White, De'Aaron Fox matchup is one that I'm interested to see. And not necessarily like just them guarding each other, but like we've seen Kobe before go on duels with players before. This is going to be another one of those games we're going to need that from Kobe White. So let's hope that we can get it, man. We got OTR in the building. Says, "Yer, what's good, Haize? Hope you and the fam doing well. Have a strong feeling we ain't going to be able to keep up with the pace the Kings play at." That's definitely something that could be that can overwhelm the Bulls, right? And I think they have to make their impact on this game defensively. And if the Bulls do that, right, and I say this a lot when it comes to games with this Bulls team, to do it defensively first, right? Hang your hat defensively, because this is a Bulls team that more times than not can do enough offensively, right? But the defense isn't always consistent. Now, I know three-point shooting isn't the best. The Bulls get completely outworked in three-point shooting, but do the work defensively first to help put yourself in a better position offensively, and then let the chips fall where they may. Dysfunctional says, been following the Bulls all year. Only joy the Bulls give me is when they play their young guns. Hope to see some good Phillips and Bateen minutes. Oh, and no Carter minutes. Listen, Javon Carter at this point needs to be out of the rotation. I came into this season with high hopes for what Javon Carter could bring to this team, right? The defense, the three-point shooting, the edge, some leadership. And he's brought none of it. He's a 3-and-D point guard that can't pass, hasn't played good defense, and can't shoot the ball well. Everything that you wanted to see from Javon Carter, he hasn't done well. Matty Legend says, no one expects the Bulls to win this game, so they'll probably win. I mean, we've been there before, brother. Let's go, babies, sleep, and ready to watch the Bulls break my heart again from Jonathan Aegis. Hey, well, at least you get to watch it amongst family, brother. At least you get to watch it amongst family. We're gonna have some fun with it tonight. We're gonna have some fun with it, man. Beat the odds and get the dub, Bulls. I mean, let's hope so, JB. Mark my words, we're getting a Stacey King drive safe Chicago at the end of this one, even away. Hey, I mean, I'm not mad at it. Let's talk Bulls. My brother Quentin says, let's late game. We are here and ready to support. Let's show some heart and fight tonight. Let's hope so. We just need to hit our open threes, open the lane for Kobe and Vooch DeMar. Can't do that, then it's gonna can do that. Then it's gonna be a long night. If we can't do that, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah, I mean, listen, it's hit your open threes, right? I think that's a big distinction that you made there, because this isn't a Bulls team that's probably going to make a lot of threes. Now, we have had some games. If we can get Kobe, Caruso and Io cooking from 3-point range with Batum making a couple off the bench as well, the Bulls can definitely stand toe to toe. But like Kobe's been really inconsistent from three. Io's probably been the most consistent. Caruso hasn't been as consistent as what he was to start the season. He's also been in and out of the lineup. So we'll see what happens to that one. Game day in Sacktown. Let's get this dub tonight. That's from Bulls for Life. Yo, everyone, what's going on? Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Glad to have you in the building. Sydney says, as long as they play with heart, I can handle it, but I just really hope they win, Haize. What's their record since the All-Star break, too? I don't know off the top of my head. I don't think we've won. Let's see. I can find that pretty quickly. Give me 1 second. What is the Bulls' record since the All-Star break? We won 2 games since the All-Star break, I believe. We're like 2-3 since the All-Star break. Yep, 2-3 since the All-Star break. Yeah, 2-3. So there you go on that one. With 22 games left. Chances of Sonogo and Drell playing minutes, little to none. I keep telling, listen, two-way, Billy Donovan does not really play two. Here's the thing. The only way that I would say that they play is if a blowout. That's blowout one way or another, right? Whether it's the Bulls blowing out the Sacramento Kings, which if the Bulls blow out the Kings tonight, here's what I'll say. We're going to lay down the challenge. If the Bulls beat the Kings by 15 or more points tonight, I'm taking 2 shots of tequila straight to the Haize. Right, like to open up the show. 2 shots of tequila straight to the Haize. I don't. That's how confident because I got to do Locked on Bulls afterwards. Is Fox playing today? I don't think he's listed on the injury report in any type of way. Let's take a look. Only player listed on their injury report is Sasha. So there you go on that one. We need to be pulling threes with confidence. Hey, listen. Wavy head. Listen, I'm telling you right now, if all you can pull is a 3, hey man, listen, you pull a couple of them, combine a couple of threes, maybe 3 of them, get you a solid 9, and then take them out on a date, man. If that's all you can pull is threes, I don't judge you. It is what it is. I mean, you got to know your state in life. And if you're pulling threes out there, bro, just make sure they're the best threes possible. We need Kobe, Io, and Batum on the court hitting threes. I mean, we'll see. You don't want to get into a 3-point battle with the Kings because you're going to lose that, even with those guys. You want to play solid defense. You want to go through your offense, and I think you want to do that well. Who deserves the most minutes in your eyes right now between Phillips, Batum, and Terry? I mean, I'm going with I'll probably say Julian Phillips, not to crap on the other two, but Julian Phillips, there's something about the way that Julian Phillips plays on both sides of the ball where he just has an it factor, not the it factor, right? I won't say the it factor because then you're talking about like a star level, but there's something about just the way that he processes and go through the game of basketball that I really like with Julian Phillips. Archangel says, actually had a nightmare about this game last night. Luckily, I'm not a precog. I hope. You having nightmares about Bulls games? That's crazy. I'll be gone to November. I'm glad you got the reference there, brother. Let's deny the Kings their beam addiction tonight. A beam addiction is wild. You know, it says a lot about. Listen, I love the light the beam thing. I wish we had something similar in Chicago, where it's like when we get a win, we just do something crazy. But don't forget that the Sacramento Kings had to start lighting the beam because nobody believed they won to get basketball games. So it was like, no, we actually did. We're gonna light this beam. We actually did win. Hey, bro, going to be a tough one. I'm worried. Let's hope we stay competitive. Competitive is the night. Is the word. The way things have been lately, I feel like this game going to run down to the wire. No Kanye. I wouldn't be surprised on that. Wouldn't be surprised. Hey, yikes. Energy is so down in the chat. Let some positive vibes our team's way. Sorry, trying to stay positive. See red, y'all. Listen, the thing is with Bulls fans, I guarantee you, the energy's down right now. Let the Bulls have a lead at halftime. The halftime hangout is going to be completely different energy. You see Casey Johnson's update on TC? No. I actually took a nap before doing this because it's a late game and I ain't want to fall asleep. So I ain't seen shit. What's the update? Hold on, let me find it. I don't see anything. Let's see. Here we go. Update on Torrey Craig. What does it say here? Why is my computer taking so long to load? Torrey Craig's return to this 4-game trip isn't out of the question. It's no guarantee, and when he does return, it'll be on a strict minutes limit. That's crazy because they said that he could be, I guess, the 2-week time. They said 2 to 4 weeks. I mean, hey, if we can get Torrey Craig back on this road trip, hey, let's talk Bulls like that hat. Thank you. I don't wear this hat a lot. I've had this hat for almost 2 years, and I literally have like 3 shirts that it goes with. But it was fire when I saw it, so I had to get it. So it is what it is this time because we know how this team is. I will not be surprised if we win. I will not be surprised if we can get fuck you. I will not be surprised. Is it a close game? That's funny. You never know what's going to happen with this one. Do you feel like Billy Donovan is trusting Obi more? Still shocked that he said he was surprised on Obi's production. I mean, it's only been 2 games. I can't really. I don't have a feel for it yet. LOL, we see red. It's the blood of the Bulls getting killed each game. That's crazy. That's crazy. Man, that sucks. You think Batum coming in and playing the way he has will give Billy some ideas? Well, let's be clear. Batum's played okay. Let's not act like one thing that we do as Bulls fans is that we will ride every last wave of hope that's possible. Batum's been playing okay, right? And I listen, but this to me is why you shouldn't have just been waiting to play Batum till now. Batum should have been getting some minutes here and there. I know he was a 2-way contract player, but you should have been getting him some minutes in there. Love how Haize challenges the Bulls by threatening to do shots. I mean, listen, shot o'clock. LOL, pulling threes. I mean, yesterday was national through. Yesterday was what? Is that a thing? See, listen, I always got to question it because y'all know Quentin's a gigolo. So, like, some of the shit he be saying is like in his world. I don't know. We should get a Bulls emblem and light when we win, like the bat signal. That would actually be fire. That would be fire. And that was an excellent idea. I'm gonna need coffee to stay up for this. Listen, these West Coast games absolutely fucking kill. I'm just gonna be completely frank with y'all. These 10 p.m. start times. Luckily, this game I don't think is on ESPN because when you have a 10 p.m. because 10 p.m. Eastern time zone, when you have a 10 p.m. start time but it's on ESPN, the game ain't starting until about 10:30. So we got the 10 p.m. start time today, 9 p.m. Chicago time. We got a 8 p.m. Chicago time on Wednesday, and then on Thursday another 10 p.m. start time or 9 p.m. start time Chicago time. This week is going to be killer. All late nights. I like Bulls coming off some rest. It feels like a DeMar dropping 35 game after that shit show last game. Maybe a Kobe waking up from his nap game. Well, Kobe played really like he shot the ball over 50%, I think, in the last game or close to it. So he's already starting to come out of it. Let's hope, Jake, that it happens again tonight. Take a shot for every bucket scored in train. You trying to kill me? The fuck? What? That was an attack on my life. That's what that was. Kind of off topic, but what are your thoughts on the 8-year-old singing the national anthem at the Pacers game? Get them checks. I don't give a shit. I don't care. Like, not to crap on the kid. I don't care. Listen, I hate to tell y'all, we don't care. We don't care. All the side babies in the world can't help us. That's crazy. That's crazy. Jonathan E just says they do the running of the Bulls on the screen after we won would be tits. That's funny. Yeah, my nightmare was so realistic. When I checked the schedule, I saw the Kings. I literally thought, but we just played them. Help me, Haize. Haize, I think about this team too much. Listen, you gotta. What we doing here? Because if you, bro, it's 2 a.m. for me right now. I gotta endure this shit for every Bulls game. This is why every Bulls loss pains me the way it does. That's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Get you a couple of threes, pull a couple of threes in there. What's the word, bro? Do you think Vooch's struggles over the last couple of weeks have to do more with his age and decline, or utilized enough? Getting utilized enough, centers usually start falling off around 33, 34. No, I think Vooch is in a decline. Now, I think it is highlighted as well by the fact that he's never really been able to, he's given up the most for this version of the team to come together as far as sacrificing how he likes to play the ball, where he likes to get the ball. But Vooch is absolutely on the decline. It just is what it is. It's happened. They trying to get you to take a shot on a Monday is crazy. Week barely Oh, listen, first of all, it's always shot o'clock. Like that ain't nothing. Taking shots is like second nature. I grew up in Europe. Listen, I've been drinking since before. Like most of the listen, I can guarantee I've been drinking longer than some of y'all have been alive. Like we used to go, especially when we lived in Italy. There's a little pizza shop around the corner from the house. We used to stop by a bar. Used to get some apple martinis in that bitch. I used to think I was doing something. I was like 13 drinking apple martinis. But listen, here's what I'll say to that. My alcohol tolerance is through the goddamn. Anybody who's really been around me drinking will tell you my alcohol tolerance is scary because like we'll be shots deep and everybody be like, hey, they'll start leaning. And I'm like, hey, let's get some more shots in this bit. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Keep the shots coming. Don't stop. Haize, what's your views on the matchups on D tonight? I mean, don't cross the stream. Don't cross the stream. I was asking because it went viral because of how bad she was. No, I know what you're asking. I mean, I just looked at it and said, I mean, she's a kid. Like, what did you expect? The kid couldn't sing for real. Hey, now 10 o'clock games are nice since the kids are asleep and I can listen to Haize flame the Bulls post game. That's hilarious. Coolest JB, we might get the dub if DeMar can get his daughter to yell when Sacramento is at the free throw line. That is crazy. Yeah, I couldn't imagine staying up for this late for games every week, only to see us try to just be competitive. Listen, you're competing with your sleep. That's crazy. Lamont says the Bulls never cut to the rim. Like, what the fuck? I mean, listen, not everybody is. I'm not gonna make the joke I was gonna make. I'm not gonna. I'm evolving as a person, is what it is, right? So I'm not gonna make that joke. It would have been an easy joke to make. I'm just gonna shut the hell up. I'm gonna leave it at that. It would work though, right? The Bulls logo would make a cool looking bat signal. Who do we have to call to make that happen? I mean, I don't know. Don't cross the stream is wild. Then when we don't have when we meet, don't have me dying of alcohol. Oh, I absolutely will. Like it's don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. We're gonna go to Malnati's and we're gonna get some pizza and I'm gonna get you fucked up. That's what's gonna happen. Laugh my ass. Do you have a drink preference? Oh, tequila. Tequila every day, all day. Like I love me some tequila. Tequila is God's nectar. That's what that is. Like it's literally it's a man. And listen, some people have bad like feelings on tequila because they've been drinking that cheap shit. Tequila is not really good. Tequila is not meant to shoot. It's meant to sip. And that's the problem that people go through. Y'all been shooting because y'all coming up through college drinking tequila out of hoes belly buttons, and y'all think that that's the way to drink. No, you're supposed to sip. Get you a really nice smooth tequila and sip it. Sip it. Y'all be out here wilding and then want to blame the tequila. What we doing? Question, looking back on it. Look back on it. Why you looking back at it, Vern? What you twerking, bro? What we doing? What we talking about, Vern? That the point of the season that we've reached? Is that Vern's twerking to himself? Why are you twerking while you watching Chicago Bulls Central, bro? It's not that type of party. I promise you, it's not that type of party. Looking back on it from the past summer, was it a bad idea extending a 32, 33-year-old who shows flashes but not frequently consistent as he was in Orlando? No, because here's the thing. The Bulls were not in a position to replace Nikola Vucevic had he walked away for nothing. I think the biggest thing is that you didn't add enough to the roster to help overcome some of the shortcomings that you knew. We've been needed rim protection. Right? We're wide open like Sealy in this motherfucker. We've been needing rim protection. Motherfuckers getting to the rim way too easy, but we haven't added it, right? And Dalen Terry has shown a lot, and I think Dalen Terry still has tons of growth and potential. But you passed on a Walker Kessler who brought everything that you needed: rebounding, shot blocking, coming off the bench, and then you didn't add it anywhere else. Now you did bring in Andre Drummond, love Andre Drummond, but he still doesn't bring a lot of what we need, right? I work overnights on the weekdays, by the way, so I'm up on game days early. Do you know how painful it is to lose sleep because of an L? That has to go to work 8 hours overnight. This is dedication. Oh, listen. So I've said this and I've talked about this on the show before. I used to work overnight at a hospital for years. I actually worked 2 jobs. I used to work, it was like 18 to 20 hours a day some days, right? So I used to work overnight at a hospital. And I'm much like you. When the Bulls games were on, this was during the Derrick Rose era, so keep that in mind. At least we were winning more games then. But those games, I would literally be going off like 3 hours of sleep to then go into work because I wasn't missing the Bulls game. So Archangel, y'all talking to each other. Jose Cuervo. First of all, I said good tequila. All those that you mentioned are trash ass tequilas. All of them are trash ass. Get you some Class A Azul in this bitch. Get you some Trace Generation in this bitch. Get you some of that shit. What we doing, man? Seaway's World said tequila will have you hoeing and cheating. What kind of stories you got, Seaway? Wow. That's crazy. OTR says nothing better than belly button liquor. That's hilarious. Let's talk Bulls. This nigga had me 4 shots in on a random Saturday and lose. Hey, what was funny? So when we all went out to lose, I remember because Steve-O proudly says, I'm not a drinker like that. I ordered him 2 shots when I ordered everybody else 1. But yeah, that's the type of stuff that we do. Yeah, we definitely have you drunk for sure. I'm not drinking with Haize ass again. That's hilarious. Steve, I'm going to get going to go get a shot meat to build my tolerance back up. Yes, you got to start get it together. If you're not blackout drunk by the end of the night, then why did you even start drinking? That's the way I see it. Whoa, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we out here doing? I know we're talking Bulls, but did you see the Bears traded the 5th round pick for O-line Ryan Bates? Is that facts? Again, I took my nap. I don't know what the hell. Did that happen? Because if that happened, now I got to get a breaking news video out after I finish this stream before the game starts. You just be making shit up. No. We have agreed to terms on a trade for O-line Ryan Bates pending physical. He played guard, center, and right tackle. He signed through 2025. Hey, Steve-O, start making the thumbnail, bro. We're going to go live right after I finish this stream. You talking about some, did I see? This just dropped 4 minutes ago. I've been streaming for 30 minutes. No, I didn't see it. Shout out to the Bears for making moves out here. While these Chi-Town sports teams, except the Sky and Hawks, so terrible with getting talent, especially the Bulls and Bears just stuck on small ball. I mean, listen, I think that so far AK has gone best talent available that he sees, but you know, we'll hopefully that changes in this draft. Let's see. No, I see where I'm not trying to be shaken up, GD, with Asian. Listen, for those that got to meet Kev at Bulls Fest, y'all know that was the experience. He was throwing the folk with young Asian kids, man. It's crazy. Crazy. But we're going to keep it going. We still got some things to talk about. Hopefully the starting lineups are out. But before we get into all that, I got to play this message from our sponsor, and that's Aura. Most of you know, anyone can find anything on the internet, including your full legal name and personal email, your home address, phone number, and even your relatives. For me, personally, I never took this kind of stuff seriously, that people can take my personal data and use it for their own financial gain. Well, in 2019, I got my identity stolen, including my social security number and credit card information, and it was a total nightmare getting it all sorted out. From recouping loans that were taken out in my name and shopping sprees on my credit card, there are some really bad people out there, and it's sad to say, but it's true. Do a Google search for your personal information or someone you know and see if a people search site shows up. The information is easily accessible because of data brokers who profit by selling your information to robocallers, telemarketers, spammers, and anyone else that wants to learn more about you. And so for me, protecting my and my family's personal data and information is at the utmost importance because of the terrible experience I had 4 years ago. That's why I'm excited to tell you about today's sponsor, Aura. Aura will identify data brokers that are exposing your information and automatically submit opt out requests on your behalf. They will even opt out of junk mail and telemarketing lists. Aura also monitors your emails and passwords to see if they were involved in any data breach and exposed on the dark web. Aura's app also features VPN password manager, real-time credit card and identity theft monitoring, internet parental controls, and protects your device from malware. Aura has almost every internet safety tool you'll ever need, all inside one app, which is what makes it so amazing, so that you don't have to use multiple platforms and sites to protect yourself. Let Aura do the hard work, keeping you safe online. And if you sign up right now, Aura will give you a 2-week free trial with my link below. You'll be shocked at how much your private information Aura finds exposed over 2 weeks. I was shocked at how much my information Aura was able to find when I was using the app. Go to aura.com/CBC to start your free trial. Also linked in the description, or you can scan the QR code here. Now back to the video. All right, y'all. So with that said, let's go ahead and get into keep talking about this shit going on with this team. Let's see. We got Simba in the building. Says, "What up, Haize? Finally, we passed 1,000. Now the Bulls just need to start winning, so this channel can get recognized even more." I mean, listen, I always look at it, and that is something like I think in the back of the mind of every creative, right? Is that the growth of your channel in a lot of ways is tied to where the team is, right? Now that's not to say there are a lot of people who build great channels while the team sucks, right? And that's for the most part what we've done, right? Over 17,000 subs. When you look at combining this with Chicago Bear Central, over 30,000 subs between the two channels, and both teams have largely disappointed and sucked since we built it, right? But I think that whenever the Bulls get back to being a consistent winner, of course, it's going to take the channel new stratospheres, but my job is to make it grow regardless, right? I want to become at some point, for people that watch Bulls games, I want it to be second nature to be like, hey, bet we got to go over to the post game show and see what Haize is going to say about this game. So let's hope that continues, man. It's Ryan Bates. Listen, we'll talk about it over on Chicago Bears Central. So, bro, that voice putting me to sleep. Hey, listen, I can put on my Quiet Storm voice from time to time. I'll be a little bit more animated, but it is what it is. So they remove my info from the sites it's found on. Yes, they will automatically remove your info from the sites that it is found on and submit opt-out clauses on your behalf. Too many tequila nights and end in fights. I'm such a happy drunk, but tequila makes me mean, and I'm never mean. Does it make anyone else aggressive? How do you drink that stuff? For me, it's gin. Gin is if I'm around y'all, if y'all ever out with me, if we ever have a live show, if it's anything, if I'm out kicking it with Quentin, whatever it is, if you see me drink anything with gin in it, just go home. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about me. You go home, because gin literally brings out the sin in me. Bad. I'm talking about bad. I'm talking about like so bad to where it's like if we sit chilling drinking gin, I'm getting in a fight. I'm not gonna fight my people, but I'm getting in a fight. It's just gonna happen. I'm smacking the shit out of somebody's mama. Like, it's just gonna happen. If this team was top 6, you'd have 50K subs. I mean, hey, I appreciate that. We'll see what happens, man. BKR Sports. Do not let Haize have gin when I come to Chicago. Yeah, please don't. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's not good for anybody. It's really not good for anybody. It's really not good for anybody. You seen the Bears I don't think that trade's dumb. I don't think it's dumb at all, because we still have another 5th-round pick, right? We still got another 5th-round pick. We have 2 6th-round picks in this draft. So I don't I don't think, matter of fact, I think we got 3. No, I can't remember. But so I don't think that's a dumb trade at all. I don't. We needed some depth badly there. He's somebody who can play all three positions on that offensive line. I don't think it's a dumb trade. Bulls lose by 40. Haize breaks out the gin before. Oh, I don't even. I will. There will never be a bottle of gin in my home. Never. You ain't got to. If I was like having a kickback and people came to the crib and somebody brought gin, I would literally look at them, say thank you, go leave that shit in your car. Don't do that. Don't do that. Come smacking somebody's mama. Absolutely. I don't think I ever had any booze that made me want to pump slap the fuck out of somebody. Listen, gin is different, bro. I don't know how they make gin. I haven't done no research on it, but I'm sure there's something involved with the devil. I'm absolutely 100% positive of it because the way gin is. Starters are out: Kobe White, Ayo Dosunmu, DeMar DeRozan, Alex Caruso, Nikola Vucevic. That's your starting five tonight against the Sacramento Kings. So the Bulls are not going double big lineup, but I still would not be surprised if we see about, I would say probably at least 6 to 8 minutes of Vooch and Drummond on the court together tonight. Expect a little bit of that, but we'll see how it continues to go. BKR Sports says, not just slapping the shit out of anyone, somebody's mom. Oh, yeah, somebody's mama got to get smacked because they birthed them. So I got to beat their son up and smack their mama. It's law. It's law. No, we drinking tequila tonight. The Bulls gonna win. Let's be positive and get your shot glasses out. See, that's positivity, absolute positivity. Tequila got me kicked off campus for a year in college. Gave the women's hockey team goalie a black eye. Embarrassing. Wait, what? Archangel out here smacking fools up. You giving women black eyes in this bitch? That's crazy. I said pump slap. I meant pimp slap. Fucking autocorrect. Man, I figured that's what you meant. Good friend of mine from the Navy from Chicago, and he has a problem with the drink of Tanqueray. See, I'm telling you, it's something different. Now, Vern. See, now I didn't want to have to do it to you. So now you done made yourself a victim. Hold on. Wait a second. Since Vern want to talk shit, we're not going to talk about Vern and him having those goddamn Coke bottle glasses on. We're not going to talk about Vern having that. Hold on. See, Vern want to talk shit. And everybody knows, don't nobody talk shit better than Haize. So now you've made yourself the victim. I want everybody to make sure that they remember, Haize did not start this. So, but look, Vern, first of all, bro, you look like you kidnapped children, bro. Like you look like you've been pulling kids in the sewer like Pennywise from It. Like this just looks like you got games in your phone. Like come on, bro. Like Vern, what are we talking about, bro? What are we talking about, Vern? Like you cannot talk about how somebody's shaped walking around. Like this is the picture you chose to put on your Twitter. This is what we talking about. This is what we talking about right now. Vern, you literally look like you tickle booty holes for a living. That's what you look at right now. Like you just look like, hey, set that booty hole out. It don't matter if it's man, if it's woman, it don't matter. Vern out here tickling booty holes for a living. And this is what we talking about. Come on, Vern. Don't do that, bro. Not you. Not you of all people, Vern. This is what we talking about out here, my guy. Come on, man. Come on, Vern. Get it together, bro. Get your life together, man. Let's make better choices today. Bro. Come on now, man. What are we talking about out here? What are we doing? First of all, wait a second. What is this, Vern? What do we got going on here, bro? This is the best that you can do? What are we talking about, man? Now you look shocked, surprised, and come on, man. The booty hole tickler Vern. Now come on, man. You didn't even have to be a victim today. We literally could have left it alone. We didn't even have to go there. We did not have to go there today. Come on now. What we doing? We was just talking basketball and tequila shots, and now you had to be a victim. Now I had to put you on the Summer Jam screen. Come on, man. What we doing out here, Vern? That's crazy, man. That's crazy. And I like you. Oh man, that's crazy. Leave him alone. He just got back from cell blockade. I'm just sitting here minding my own business, man. I was just minding my own business. I wasn't even planning on flaming nobody today. Like, what we doing? The tickler, Vern. Like, hey, is that what we doing, man? Come on, bro. Come on, man. All right, let's get back to basketball. Oh man, that's crazy, bro. Just didn't even have to be a victim. You really could have just minded your own business. And now this is where we are. This is where we are. Oh, my body says no. Looking ass. Come on, bro. What we doing, man? Oh man, that's crazy. Haize said Vern got that Bishop Eddie Long in him. Whoa, that's crazy. That's crazy. We need to take it there. That's wild, man. I don't even know what to say anymore now. I feel like now it's time to go ahead and end the live stream, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. Mm-mm-mm. Oh man, I was really just minding my business. Like I didn't even plan on catching the body today. Now look, now this is where we found ourselves, man. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. You can be in a room with Dwight or Vern in that picture. Oh man, you really could have just left me alone, big dog. You could have just left me alone, man. You would have been all good, man. You just had you had to try to be the smartest man on campus, bro. That's crazy, man. That's wild, bro. That is crazy. I was really just minding my own, but I haven't roasted nobody in quite a while. I've been doing good. I've been minding my own business. I've been praying. I've been evolving as a person, and then they always want to pull you back in, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh man, that's wild, bro. That's the look on your face when Diddy walk in the room and say, "Hey, you want to make the band?" Oh man, anybody can get it. All right, y'all. I love you guys, man. We're gonna go ahead and end the pregame show. We didn't jump the shark. Somehow it didn't turn into roasting Vern, man. Like, come on, Vern. What we doing out here, brother? Like this is not what we signed up for, bro. This is not what we signed up for, man. Vern, you come on, bro. What we doing, bro? You need to stop trying to have a clap back, bro, and go change that profile picture, bro. You got 24 hours to respond, bro. You got because listen, because I got more ammo on you. Because I collect ammo for years, bro. You go. You got 24 hours, bro. You got 24 hours. You need to go find you some business, bro. Go find you some business real quick, Vern. That's what you need to do, man. I ain't even had no gin. Ain't even had no gin, man. But all right, y'all. We'll be back at the halftime hangout, man. I love you guys. Go Bulls. See Red, y'all. Peace.